What's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on Prize Picks. This time we have plays for Sunday. We got some preseason and esports plays in this video, and we're going to get into all that real quick. Before we do, I want to say if you guys could drop a like on this one, it would help me out a lot. Literally just click the like button. It takes 2 seconds, completely free. Now let's go ahead and talk about the recap from the day before, because this was a pretty unlucky day, guys. This was a really tough day to come here and talk about, and at the end of the day, I say it's an unlucky day. Before you guys type your angry comments, we still had a winning day today. We still profited because we cashed out this 4-man. This 4-man was League of Legends correlated with these two players, and then it was also NFL correlated. We took Bryce Young and Ted McMillan on the unders because we knew they weren't going to play very much. They actually both get 0 yards. So beautiful play right there. This cashed us out for 10x, which paid for all of our losses. But the reason I'm coming on here kind of a little bit annoyed is because we could have had such a bigger day. Starting us off, this 2-man just missed by 0.5. If this guy has one more kill, we cash out a 2-man. And then we had 3 back-to-back 4-mans that missed by one guy. This misses by one guy. This misses by one guy. Just literally 3 kills here, 3 headshots right here. And these guys are on the same team, which means basically if one of them hits, they probably would have both hit. This could have easily been a 3-4-man win. I guess that's the best way to say it. 3 4-mans cashed in one day. I don't know if I can't get my words out right now. At the end of the day, it was just one 4-man cash today. We still profited around 2 or actually no, I think it was at the end of the day 3 to 4 units on the day. But it could have been like a 25-30 unit day, which would have been nuts. This one missed by barely. This one missed barely. This one misses by just one guy. Basically, everybody else on his team goes over, and he just shits the bed, has a completely terrible day, goes under. And this was our free play of the day. Didn't go so well. Ashton Genty broke out a long run, but I said that we are betting on him to have just 5 to 6 carries. He ends up having 7 carries in this game. So I think the read was all right, but honestly, not as big of a smash hit play as I would have thought. Last thing to recap, this is the Flex Friday play. Honestly, could have come out with 2x here. If this guy gets one more assist, we'd probably come out with 2x, but with Flex Friday, with the 6-mans, with the way PrizePicks does the payouts, and honestly, it feels like it doesn't even matter unless you get 6 out of 6. If you get 6 out of 6, you're getting a huge payout. If you're getting, 5 out of 6 or even 5 out of 6 and a push, you still aren't getting an insane payout. So it is what it is. We do a decent job on Flex Friday, but we get our money back anyways. Now, let's talk about the winnable, because the winnable is where I send out my free plays. That's where I sent out that Flex Friday play, and it's actually where I sent out an MMA discount for all you guys. This one was a guy going live, well, I guess early Sunday morning, and then Kyle was one of my favorite plays on the board, and I sent that out a while ago, before the play had ended up, bumping right here. This is now Kyle's up at 24.5, so we got a little bit of value there. Nothing, really to write home about, but it still is good stuff. That's just closing line value. When you get a player at 24 and he bumps up to 24.5, you're just getting a little bit of extra value, which is just always great to see. Sometimes we have much bigger bumps than that, but that's a good thing to see. And you guys can get access to free plays like that when you join the Winnable. All you got to do, hit the first link in the description of this video, and then sign up for the free plan right here. Click subscribe, put in your name and your email, and you're good to go. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the free plays for the day. It's going to be 2 plays right here. Number 1, Cam Akers on the under, and number 2, Titan on the over. So first up, Cam Akers. We like him on the under here at 16.5. If we pull up how they did last game, here. Let me pull up how they did last game. The Saints really just didn't run him the ball that much. I'll show you guys how this game went. Cam Akers ran the ball 4 times, and the guy that ran the ball the most times was Kendre Miller, who ran the ball 6 times. So the Saints really didn't run that much. Cam Akers got 4 carries for 9 yards. Why do we think he's not going to have very many carries and not going to have a great game? Because 2 main reasons. Number 1, he's running behind a backup O-line. We've talked about this in the previous videos. An O-line injury could just cook your entire season. So NFL coaches just don't risk that. NFL managers, they just don't risk that. They don't want to get an O-line injury because that ruins the pass protection game, that ruins the run game, that ruins your entire season. So they put their backup O-line out there in the preseason, which means it's already more difficult to get yards. It's twice as difficult to get even just a single yard, I would say. That's how good an O-line, that's how much an O-line matters to a running back. And the second reason we like him on the under is because the Cam Akers is like, he's a veteran at this point. The preseason is really about trying your new guys, right? It's really about seeing how can these guys do in a game scenario, right? Cam Akers, we've seen him countless times in the entire career. The Saints know what Cam Akers is. He's a good pass catching back. They're probably going to use him quite a bit on third down. And of course, they have Alvin Kamara as well, so they're going to kind of use him maybe as a double option. Cam Akers is not going to be their starting running back. He's not even, there's no world where if Cam Akers overperforms in the preseason, or is he going to move up on the Saints depth chart, right? He's just a guy who can run the ball when Alvin Kamara gets tired. That's basically all Cam Akers is to these guys. And why are these guys, other guys, not that? Well, these other guys have some upside, right? Drafted in the 2023 draft, 23 years old. This guy, Kendre Miller, if he, if the Saints really develop into a talent in the next couple of years, he could be something more, right? That's what it is with most of these guys. This guy's a wide receiver. But basically, Saints aren't going to run the ball that much, and their O-line sucks. And Cam Akers, they already know who he is. There's really no reason for them to give him a ton of carries. In this game, he had 4 carries. I expect him to probably have around that range from 3 to 5 carries. So we like him on the under here. Of course, in those 3 to 5 carries, could he break out a run and go for 20 yards? Yes, that's very possible. But behind a backup O-line and a guy who honestly isn't the best running back in the world, I'm not going to bet on him going over this line because that's really the only way he goes over. He's probably going to get 3 carries, maybe 5 carries. I like him on the under. Now, Titan on the over at 13.5 kills. This one is one of my favorite plays of the day because Titan's the kind of guy to just, some games, he gets 10 kills just straight up, right? And this line at 13.5 is decent. I would probably think it should be a little bit closer to a little bit closer to like a 14.5 or maybe I'm pushing it there, but I like him a lot at 13.5. If you guys pick out 3 random games right here, right? You'd see a loss for 1 kill, a loss for 6 kills, a victory for 12 kills, a win for 3 kills, a defeat for 1 kill, a victory for 10 kills, and a victory for 8 kills. So the way the Titan plays is he's the bot laner, right? If his team is winning, he is getting in the action, right? He is getting as many kills as he possibly can, and he is absolutely cooking in these games. 12 kills, 10 kills, 8 kills, all of them coming in victories, right? And in this case, they are playing 3 games, right? It's maps 1 through 3. So they're playing 3 games. If Titan wins one of those games, which he will probably win 2 of those, or even 3 of those, they are the favorites. I'll show you guys. They are minus 238 to win this series. They will almost guaranteed to win at least 2 of these 3 games. Titan is probably going to go explode in one of those games for like 10 kills. And in that case, if he's getting 10 kills in one game, in the next 2 games he needs to get 2 apiece. Very, very easy stuff. I'm not going to harp on too much more about this because these are my 2 plays. And if you guys want to get more plays from me, head over to the Winnable. If you want to get VIP, Winnable's right there as well. It's all in one place. But yeah, that's all I got for the video. I'm super excited for the real NFL season to kick off. But let's make some money on the preseason while we're still at it. NFL Sundays, NFL Sundays. Real NFL Sundays are coming back soon. I'll see you guys in the next one.